Hello and welcome back to Xenosaga Pied Piper. It's been quite a while. I got that. We did the first session. I got the Switch 2 copy in early, and I was like, oh crap, I need to play as much of that as possible so I can actually talk about it with Steve for work. And then it's just like, oh crap, it got part 3 got revealed. Gotta take care of that. Oh gosh, but we are here. Oh, it does say Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. We can't escape it. We can't escape it. Now this is Xenosaga Pied Piper. Sorry about that. There we are. There we are. DGC, good evening, and seeing as I was not here for the end of last night's stream, I wanted to say congratulations on beating FF7 Rebirth, and now you understand why the game has left me emotionally drained. Yep. I get that. Oh, let's see. I'm trying to remember exactly what we're up to. I think we're on our next chapter. Of all this. We got our group here. I think I basically remember all the stuff. I think. Yeah, we've done enough exploration. We got. Yeah, we got this one. Okay. I think we're in good shape. I think it's pretty self-evident which way to go, so we should be in good shape for that. And all that stuff. But yeah. We're good to go. Luxcar's here. We're good. They'll let us know. I don't know about emotionally drained, but I'd feel mentally drained after all those fights in a row. Yeah, I mean, that's been consistent with both Final Fantasy VII endings, where it's just, it's a marathon. All right, what do we got here? Oh, right into the cutscene. Cool. Lactus. Are there any traces of Voyager? As you might expect, nothing. All right, our one friend is kind of going crazy, it seems like. Hey, lass. I'll be lurking mostly, listening for Yaha, whatever, Colono sound effects, or the rare Kiryu-chan update toes. No, sounds good. Sibidon, no worries. Yeah, we do have that direct tomorrow. We got that direct. Who knows what we're going to get? Who knows? Should be really interesting. Unfortunately, I can't react to it because I'll be watching Kai, and there's no way he's sitting still for 50 minutes. Oh, goodness. Fried emblem. You'll be right at work right as it starts. Yeah. It's a later start than usual, though. It's a little easier on the West Coast. So that's something. Kyle, there's no trace of the culprit. What's going on? Strange. Until now, the course of their movements was easy to follow, but as soon as you arrived there, the traces just disappeared. They disappeared? Without us even seeing them log out. What the hell is this? What happened? Did you find something? There's information about the embryos here, but this can't be right. Explain in detail. Oh, the only game left you feeling wrecked like that was Nier Automata. Yeah. Also, today's episode. This might be the most handsome man Oda has ever drawn. Yep, I stand by that. I stand that. I stand that. We call him King for a reason, apparently. A specific region in the brain, somewhere in the substantia nigra pars compacta, in the ventral tegmental area. Good God. Information from the hippocampus was lost? I'll check the other embryos. This one too? And this one too? This is terrible. All of them? Ugh. You mean the information from their brains was lost? These embryos, it's not just their brains that are strange. It's something more fundamental than that. Is it congenital? Presently, whether it's prenatal or postnatal is unclear, but it's in their basic genetic structure. A severe defect in the stem cells is appearing. Can you make a backup? Doing it now, but this is exceeding my personal capacity. Kyle, make a copy of the information from Lactus. Understood. Opening connection to Lactus. Hurry, exceeding maximum capacity. Wait, what is this? Lactus, cut the connection immediately. I repeat, cut the connection immediately. Uh-oh. I mean, kind of Klaxon. By the way, how's the sound level since it's been a little bit for us? Obviously, it's a little louder right now, but I think I'm going to lower it just a little bit more. There we go. Okay. Lactus, are you okay? I'm all right. However, the system seems to have locked up in the middle of the connection. Be careful. That seems bad. Something's coming. Oh, sweet. Right into a boss fight. Boulder. Huh. Would you call this his gate? Oh, we gotta remember the battle system. Alright. Well, right off the bat, let's steal from him. Weak to fire. Got it. Holy crap. Okay. Let's get rid of that accuracy. Fire bolts. There we go. That accuracy didn't seem to affect him at all. Dude has a lot of HP. Uh-oh. Crap, we only have one cleanser. I don't think I have refresh ether on anyone at the moment now. Oh, here it is. Refresh. Oh, thank God. We're good. And sweet, it did miss at one point. Ooh, increases defense. Damn, now that did some damage. There we go. Oh, good. What a way to get back into it. Satellite 1 learned. All right. How's it feel to be caught up with Final Fantasy VII? Weird. I just realized also I am very low on the camera. Hold on, let me fix that. Though I will say I have quite the urge to actually play through the original Final Fantasy VII right now. I don't know. It's funny how that's what I feel like the urge to play at the moment. Like, actually go through all the entire compilation and everything. Kyle, how much of the data did you obtain earlier? The trace log was corrupted en route, so I'm not sure how much of it was retrieved. But even if there was feedback, there should be some clean pieces left. However, it's impossible to perform an analysis with the equipment we have here. What should we do, Captain? Let me see. It seems that all we can do is head back to the headquarters and analyze the data that we did obtain. There might be a clue for Voyager's next move in the traces which Lactus found. Indeed, judging by the span between the Ambassador incident and this one, it is likely that he won't be giving us a lot more time. But how is Voyager always able to detect our movements? From interfering with the data transfer to the swift deployment of those macrophages, it's as if they're watching our every movement from nearby. Yes, I have that feeling too. Are you kidding? From the moment you entered that room, I've been continuously tracing their movements. I'm certain that no one but us accessed the mainframe. But these macrophages were undoubtedly present. I don't want to think about it, but it's possible that Voyager might already have the whole UMN in his hands. Here's our guy that is a little bit corrupted at the moment. Yeesh. You do realize you're going to have to add an additional 8 hours on top of the sub donations and bits on Saturdays. So the way that actually worked out, Eggroll, is that because I didn't, because of the fact that we didn't treat it as a subathon, the fact that it was supposed to be subathon and work like that, Eggroll, but because of Amy not feeling well and I was having to continue it later, it's just going to work like a typical stream rather than a subathon. So it's still just at the 4 hours. Because, yeah, we just didn't get to play at all. There's some interesting data in the trace logs we collected here. There's evidence that the culprit attempted to interfere with the data transfer to Lactus. Ridiculous. There was nothing like that in those logs. Could it be that a backup error occurred because of that portable device? Also, this is an access point to the imprinting central mainframe. There's probably residual corruption in the trace. Guys, it is rough to go back to all this technical talk after all of this, after being away for a while. She's definitely feeling better, DGC. Check the travel log on the main menu, select reward guide, and go to conventional memoir. I think you're talking about something else. I thought you were talking about this game. Are you implying that I was hacked by Voyager and manipulated the data? No one said anything of the kind. I'm just saying that it's a possibility, that's all. There really is evidence of some kind of interference in the data I have. Calm down, both of you. Can we trust the trace data? Yes, it's extremely subtle interference, but I was able to find traces of the release of the extermination program within the central mainframe. Captain, do you doubt me? I don't doubt you. However, if Eric has discovered some new evidence, we should take a look at it. I don't make mistakes like that. Either way, when you get back to headquarters, hand the data over to the research team so we can start the analysis as soon as possible. Mikhail, I want you to repair and back up the data concerning the embryos that we obtained from Lactus. Let's hurry. I'm going to recommend to the chief to impose restrictions on UMN connections during the pilgrimage meeting. Hey, Amy, feeling better? I think I was very exhausted and dehydrated from 3 long days with early mornings and late nights. Don't think I drank enough water, so this is your friendly reminder to drink some water. Oh, yeah. The Leslie book? No, I don't know much about the Leslie book. I just know that these past 2 plans by the villain, Voyager, has been targeting kids. And they have not, it's not turned out well for the kids. Chief, right now this is a race against time. I can't do it. I can't. You're asking for too much. I can't just suspend all UMN activity on the advice of a single investigator. The risk is too great. But this isn't just Abraxas's problem anymore. Anyone using the network could be hacked by Voyager. And furthermore, they never leave any evidence behind. It's impossible to predict who and when the next victim will be. Excuse me. Until the pilgrimage meeting, we should restrict UMN access for everyone, even for the government. The public and the government? Think carefully about what you're saying. Even just restricting access for private sector terminals alone would result in tremendous economic loss. And on top of that, you want the government terminals shut down too? Of course. If Voyager is still connected to the descendants of Nestorius, his ultimate goal might be the pilgrimage meeting. Government terminals provide the easiest access to data that could threaten the conference. Listen, Jan, try to understand. I'm going off of Jaws logic here. Jaws Mayer logic. The Federation is really trying to achieve some political reconciliation with the immigrant fleet. Moreover, the UMN has become a critical lifeline. You are well aware of that, aren't you? That's exactly why the pilgrimage meeting might be targeted, isn't it? It's become a prime target because of its importance. Despite being aware of those risks, the negotiations are still being planned to take place on a public stage. That's because the negotiations are deemed necessary. But this is Voyager we're talking about. I don't think you understand. Regardless, it's beyond my authority anyway. I'll see what about delivering your proposal to my superiors. But it's likely that it'll just be rejected in the same way. All I can do is strengthen our deployment as a precaution. I'll take care of that right now. Thank you very much. In any case, I appreciate your hard work. Those are some... I forgot how big this guy's lips are. In any case, I appreciate your hard work at the nursing plant. Leave the tracking to the research team, just like we did with the Goodwill Ambassador's case, and get some rest. You're asking me to trust a mechanic with heart surgery? Jan, you are part of an execution suppression unit. Your enthusiasm for your job is wonderful, but the other departments should have a chance to prove themselves too. Leave it to the professionals. So that's how it is. Next week, the Torres Foundation is holding a party and inviting the immigrant fleet. You'll be assigned to provide security for the event. Just between you and me, this party is strictly unofficial. Should Voyager catch wind of it, well, what do you think? There's still time. You might be able to set something up before then. Understood. By the way, was your assignment of that mission based on the directives of the higher-ups? No, that was simply my own judgment. All right, we finished chapter 1. How many chapters in this again? 6? I want to say 6. But we've reached chapter 2. Virtual space party location on a luxury cruise ship. Oh, 3. 2 parts each. Okay, so we're officially a third of the way through the game. Interesting. I think I was thinking 6 because each part was released. That was a section. Up until this morning, there has been an insurmountable barrier between us. Both sides were seekers for the path to a better world, yet both closed their eyes to each other out of distrust. In you, we saw the shadow of prosecutors, and in us, you saw the shadow of heretics. But I am going to swear something to you, here and now. Those things we saw in each other were merely illusions. Some heartless individuals might say that we possess a special wealth here, but such a thing is nothing more than an illusion. We were both weak, and because of our weakness, we mistakenly assumed each other to be threats. Yeah, they were on flip phones. They were tiny. Now, let us acknowledge our own weaknesses. Together, let us recognize that we are all humans who desire peace. At the pilgrimage meeting, we will share a historic moment together. The path to coexistence is now being opened within the souls of our people. And this neutral land of Abraxas will be known throughout all of the cosmos as the beacon for peacekeeping. Quite a grandiose speech. On the surface, it does sound like he's saying positive stuff, but once again, the Torres Foundation is host for these talks. Why is that? Do you know anything about the Foundation? I hear they do various kinds of charity work. Also, they have a particular interest in refugee relief and prepare for the reception of the immigrant fleet. But for some reason, they also seem to get special privileges despite just being a foundation. It's because the Torres Foundation is the bastard child of both the Federation and the immigrant fleet. What do you mean? The Torres Foundation quickly gained the trust of the Federation by contributing to the realization of a reconciliation policy from an objective, neutral standpoint. However, if you trace its roots, it's also connected to several organizations associated with the immigrant fleet. Looking back on the history of this planet, it's not all that surprising. This meeting might be for the advantage of the immigrant fleet. We're here for Voyager, though. As far as we know, he isn't actually interested in this kind of political maneuvering. However, this event serves as the perfect opportunity to get prominent figures from both sides together. Right, Captain? Yes. And holding the ceremony in the UMN of all places, you'd have to be pretty oblivious to danger, unless there was necessity behind it. But depending on how you look at it, this could be our chance. Maybe if we can make the first move. I agree. However, this mission is still a preemptive operation that doesn't officially exist. Officially, we're just here to defend anyone against any unforeseen circumstances. Everyone, be careful. We've narrowed down the list of high probability targets that Voyager could aim for. The main one being Irene Torres, 47 years old. Nah, she's too old for him. Current president of the Torres Foundation. We can't use civilians as bait, even if they are public figures. Yes, Mikhail has created an anti-hacking firewall. If Voyager so much as touches that woman, it will open a bypass that leads directly to us, and we'll intercept them. If we're lucky, she won't even notice that she's been targeted by Voyager at all. That's good. Our primary objective is to prevent the attack from happening in the first place. Contact Mikhail. We'll stick close to Miss Irene. If you detect any signs of hacking, activate the bypass immediately and run a reverse detection. Will this be like Golden Sun? In what way, Doubt Alpha? Have Eric prepare the level 6 armament for bugs. Lactus and Melise, you're here with me. Look carefully for any suspicious behaviors in the partygoers. Oh, so we can't actually... Oh, okay. The Federation and Immigrant Fleet are working together to achieve peace, but will it really work out like that? I'm also worried about the moves being made by Sergius and other hardliners in the government. Overly verbose text boxes that could be conveyed in much less dialogue. I mean, the difference here is that Xenosaga has always been verbose. Yeah, they didn't really repeat anything here. Golden Sun just... Honestly, that narrative really does bring down Golden Sun a lot for me, just with how much... Like, when I replayed it not too long ago, just repeating the dialogue over and over and over again. Patriarch Julius is a moderate, so I'd like to believe that he would implement this that he would implement this reconciliation policy. Oh my god, it's not Final Fantasy. Weird, right? Good night, Gregster. You take care. Dr. Rosas and I were especially invited in recognition of our contributions in the treatment of the Goodwill Ambassadors. It doesn't feel like a party when thinking about all the people who died. Oh, good evening, Captain. Are you here on a mission today? Dr. Rosas, were you invited too? The doctors who engaged in the life-saving efforts during the recent ambassador attack were invited. I couldn't really turn it down since it's work-related. Can't wait for the Saturday after next when we get back to Skies of Arcadia. Yeah. Yeah, the Saturday after next should be the return of Skies, unless you guys are just go nuts and ham with the donations. You should leave early. Why? Are you here because you think something is going to happen? I'm sorry, but I can't answer that. Another incident like the previous ones. Shouldn't you issue an evacuation order for the party? I'm not certain that anything will happen. Just in case something does, I think it would be best if you weren't here. Are you worried about me? No, it's just that I'm just indebted to you for what happened with my subordinate. You seem more emotional than usual. I'm really glad I ran into you here. Huh? There's something that's been bothering me about the incident the other day. Yes, the incident. You've decided to talk about the incident, right? You're right. Well, then what is it you're worried about? I heard about the nursing plant incident on the news. Is it connected to the ambassador incident? The incident at the Draper nursing plant? Due to my position, I'm not really allowed to tell details. I understand. Don't force yourself to talk about it. I just looked into it because it piqued my interest. Abraxas has hundreds of facilities for creating government personnel, but the one in Draper seems to be special. Special? The plants that produce government personnel use only the best genes, selected from all over the galaxy. Wow, so, what's it called? Where it's, it's eugenics. I mean, we shouldn't be surprised that Xenosaga has eugenics. That makes sense. DGC, I want the bit war to come to an end. I forget what it is, what It was, let's see, for bits, it's the month. So I'm curious what you're going for the month. You might have said, but I forget. Anyway, the plants that produce, so that's the eugenics. So I hear. But the embryos in the Draper plant were made from the genes of natural-born Abraxian donors. The Goodwill ambassadors were also Abraxian natives. The common denominator among the victims was, they're all Abraxian children. It's just a hunch, but I'd be glad if it helps with your investigation. Well then, I think I should get back to my colleagues. Thank you. Make sure you all log out before anything happens. Thanks for the warning. I wasn't really looking forward to this party in the first place. I'll go ask my co-workers if they want to go out for drinks instead. Ah, trails. I see. That makes sense. The person sitting at the central table appears to be the president of the Torres Foundation. It seems they have attended due to their significant contributions to their current reconciliation policy. We, the Torres Foundation, will act as a bridge to realize a reconciliation policy between the Galactic Federation and the immigrant fleet. This party will be the first step in the process. Ooh, look at all the food. We must serve the finest cuisine. The peace of the world depends on our cuisine. Yes, this cuisine that is being served virtually. Don't hang around the kitchen. I'm busy right now. Hello, Ice Climber. Today's party was attended by not only politicians, but also Patriarch Julius, so the tension in the kitchen is incomparable to that of the usual. Tasty virtual food. Holographic meatloaf, my favorite! Oh, are you the security personnel? So even the kitchen is being guarded. No way, you didn't come here for a snack, did you? Oh, I'm glad I searched. Medkit S. Biosphere. Ether pack. Oh yeah, I should check on... I think if I remember correctly, I was heading towards Road Rage. Or was it this way? Actually, I think it was this way. Either way, I think I want to get Ice Bolt. Just so we have all the elements. And was it going down along this line? Maybe I want skin down. Okay, that'd be fine. Let's see. That's just the kitchen again, and here we have another cutscene. Melissa, you've come at just the right time. What can I do for you? I made a new protective suit specifically for you, Melissa. Ooh, a new protective suit? Yes, the design remains unchanged from the previous suit. However, it's a protective suit with a unique feature. When Melissa is the active character, enemies will no longer hear you. They will only detect you if you're in their line of sight. It's quite a useful feature. I'll make sure to use it. Oh. Xenoblade 2 field skills. is that something I have to equip, or is she just good to go? Well, I don't have to worry about enemies at the moment. Hey, GTO Drago. Alright. That didn't take long for things to go wrong. I'm glad I explored elsewhere first. Jeez. Wah! Come on, Irene. Voyager? Calm down. We have countermeasures. Hey, get a hold of yourself. The Special Investigations Unit? What the hell are uniformed officers doing here? Huh? The vial. What are you talking about? The vial was poured upon the rivers and fountains of water, and they became blood. Hey, are you okay? Captain, these words. It's Voyager. Kyle. Yes. Did you manage to construct the bypass? Of course, Voyager started moving just as I expected. What about the trap? Perfect. The hacker is currently escaping following the path we created. Given the current pace, I've calculated they'll be at the dummy logout point at B254328 within 30 minutes. Alright, we'll head towards point 254328. How long before they notice the trap? I think we can deceive them for about 40 minutes. 40 minutes, that'll be tight. Alright, let's hurry. Mikhail, track down the source of the access point. Currently finding the access point using the trace logs. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Got it. It's caught the suspect's access point. It's nearby. In the Archon outskirts, A31 in Ward B7. Dispatch the Archon police to that location immediately. When we perform the compulsory logout, apprehend them immediately. You and Eric provide assistance. You won't be disappointed. I got a copy of the venue program beforehand and analyzed it carefully. Now the space where Voyager was trapped is like my own backyard. Good. Commencing pursuit of the suspect immediately. Are you heading to point B254328? Yes, please. Off we go. Oh crap, was always going to hit the fan. That's just what this game's all about. What are the coordinates of our current location? Your coordinates are point B254301. The dummy logout point is about 3 kilometers north from there. Is this horrible color scheme your personal taste or what? I prefer if you called it overflowing with realism. It's supposed to confuse the suspect's vision and mislead them to the false exit we've provided. I tried to incorporate an oriental motif from the Lost Jerusalem era. Where did you get such ancient data? Well, I must admit, this dampness and smell do seem to have a demoralizing effect. Thank you, Melise. I'm so glad you understand. 3 kilometers to the north. It won't be long before they notice it's a trap. We don't have time to mess around. Yes, sir. Mikhail, do you have a clear path to the dummy logout point? Sir, Mikhail's machinations are Sir Mikhail's machinations are perfect, is what I'd like to say, but is there a problem? Well, the problem is that we have a severe lack of information about Voyager's abilities. I said earlier we had 40 minutes, but if they've already realized that this is a trap, what do you think they would do if they realized it? I fear they might already be lurking, waiting to intercept. In a worst-case scenario, you'd have to fight a large-scale macrophage. You should always proceed with the assumption of the worst-case scenario. I agree. Yeah, we'll see. We'll have to just see what the direct brings us. I'm hopeful, but I don't have, I'm not going to think it's going to be the end-all be-all. I think I'm just looking out for some fun games to play. Bugs, take the lead. Deploy your anti-program rewrite sensors for up to 500 meters ahead. Nah, that's crazy talk, Dreadfighter. Lactus, ensure you always have an escape route secured. Be cautious of program rewrites. Let's go. Escape pack. should have went up first. Captain, can you hear me? What's wrong? I've detected traces of the suspect's access in one of the scan barriers en route to the dummy logout point. The pursuit is going smoothly. I see. Continue monitoring the situation. What the? Something wrong? My sensors just detected a program rewrite. Wait, Mikhail, confirm the rewrite. Hang on, there's no anomaly on my end. What the hell? What's this? What's wrong, Eric? Interference in virtual space. What did you say? The program is being rewritten at an incredibly high speed. It's impossible. There's no response on my side. It's no use. I can't patch it fast enough. Large numbers of macrophages are being released. Captain, prepare for immediate combat. Damn. Or Eric, damn, the line's lagging. Captain, if things remain as they are, communications will be completely cut off in a few minutes. Try reconnecting through the terminal in the surveillance barrier zone. Understood. So we need to get to the surveillance barrier without assistance. Create a vaccine as fast as possible to stop the interference in virtual space. Yes, sir. By the time we reach the surveillance barrier, I'll have it ready. How long until the vaccine is ready? Using existing vaccines as a base, it'll take about 20 minutes. Make it 15. That's impossible. Are you telling me that even you can't do it? Of course not. I'll release it in 14 minutes and 59 seconds. Do it. It is kind of like the tutorial area of Xenosaga 1. I'm gonna say, I bet I missed something. Oops. That's a wall. Honestly, looking at all this stuff, I'm reminded of the NES TMNT game. Especially with it's the water. Oh, no worries, Karagosa. Very chill music for this area, though. Oh, it's because she's so quiet. We're not drawing them towards the barrels. Sweet. Captain, we can't proceed any further with all this rubble scattered around. Bugs. Bugs. Yes. It's your turn. Destroy the debris. I got it. Could everyone please step back a bit? Damn, he's good. Debris removal complete. The debris on the map can be destroyed when Bugs is the active character. Stand in front of debris and press the confirmation button to destroy it. Yes, I can easily destroy debris like that, so please leave it to me anytime. Don't get too carried away, Bugs. There's a possibility that enemies could be lurking among the debris. That's right. It's not wise to fight enemies with low HP or just a few recovery items. Yes, I will be careful. Then let's hurry ahead. Is this character switching stuff in the original? Really? That's actually kind of impressive. All right, I'm going to go back and... Was there any other debris? Aha. Okay, I'm guessing I can't destroy that. Sweet, level 14. Well, eventually I'll find the way to do that. get a visual confirmation on what we've done. Segment address 2. These aren't debris enough. Abilities are mostly the same. Melissa's ability in the original phone game made you less likely to get into random encounters instead of dodging enemies completely. Ah. Yes, this was recreated in RPG Maker File 56. Okay, we're getting there. Man, combat is super easy in this game. Did take an hour break from watching because of a weekly Zoom meeting, but tonight's my first one. I'll stick around for about 15 more minutes. No worries, Ice Climber. Whatever your schedule allows, I just appreciate you being here. That looks like debris. That looks like it. Let's do this. Ah, bad guy. Let's see. Alright, it's physical, fire, ice, lightning, force. Right, okay. So weak to lightning. Makes sense. The game I wanted Derrick to play is $5, which isn't too bad for me to cough up. Oh yeah, beam instead of force. Whoops. Yep, that's totally what I meant. Well, it would have killed him if it wasn't for that, but oh well. Yeah, I made sure to pick up that Patapon 1+2 collection that was only $5, which was an error. So I'm actually really glad I took advantage of that. Nope, never played Patapon before. I think they spotted me. Ah, dang it. Oh, that's progress? Okay. That'll do. Sex just wants to be defensive. You know what? Good for Sex for using protection. They should. That's a smart move. Oh, that's right. We still have not gotten any Danganronpa 2x2 info. That's kind of surprising. PWP. I think that's nice. Better weapon for bugs. Should note that sex is German for six and pronounced Zex. Oh, okay. That's nowhere near as fun. Come on, turn around. Other way. Other way. Come on. Good enough. Yeah, it's Zex. What's Rockstar? Whoever gets Blast Knuckle. That'd be Ziggy. Kind of crazy how we still haven't gotten a lot of bonuses for our, like, we haven't gotten a lot of filled out our accessories yet. I love that we're strong enough that we can just do that. That's oddly satisfying. Mikhail, can you hear me? You made it to the surveillance barrier. Impressive work. How's the vaccine? The vaccine was released 3 minutes ago. It should buy you some time, but it was rushed, so don't expect too much from it. If the culprit attempts another large-scale rewrite, it'll be enough. You did well. What's the status on the enemy trace? We briefly lost them during the interference, but tracking resumed once the connection was restored. Good. Can you confirm their heading? Eric is on it. Eric, what's the status of the macrophages deployed by the enemy? Captain, it's a relief to see you're safe. Don't worry about me. Focus on identifying the macrophages along our route. Roger that. Currently, there's no sign of lingering macrophages in your vicinity. They're deploying a new macrophages while moving at a very high speed. Wait, does that mean if we follow the trail of macrophages, we can track them straight to the suspect? Captain, look at this. Mikhail, the surveillance barrier sensors are reacting. It's proof that the target has passed through. Like breadcrumbs from Hansel and Gretel. Well, we're getting our fairy tales in here. Even if they realize this is a trap, they have no choice but to flee through the logout point we created. They're in our hands now. Communication is fully restored. Even if you leave the terminal, we can stay in touch. I'll report any changes immediately. Lactus? Yes? Doesn't this feel off to you? This seems a bit careless for Voyager, don't you think? Exactly. Walking around scattering macrophages, leaving a trail for the sensors. This feels like amateur work. Do you think this isn't Voyager's doing? Or maybe Voyager is luring us in. Either way, we can't waste time hesitating. Let's hurry forward for now. Right. I think we got a traitor in our midst, and it's not just Eric, who's gotten a little heady. These sensors reacted. Voyager is this way. Captain, let's hurry up. Wait, Elise. What's wrong? Captain? The floor in front of you is a trap. If you pass over it carelessly, you're going to take damage. Oh, everybody's getting abilities. Cool. Chapter 2 is when they break out the advanced stuff. Goldmember, I'm willing to bet if we get an Ocarina of Time remake, it's coming out in November. There are some traps that are visible to you, and then there are some traps that only I can detect when I'm the active character. There are different types of traps, including ones that deal damage or ones that inflict poison, so caution is necessary. Melise, please don't rush ahead and step on any traps. I know, if you keep talking like that, I'll report it to Eric. Sorry. Avoid stepping on the glowing floor sections and proceed. Yes. Alright, so now I want... Yawn is our active character. Until I see an enemy. Hiya. Sweet, got revert. Heat learned, lightning 1 learned. Oh, that seems like a dead end. Half coat. Holy crap, why do we not have better stuff on Lactus? Good God. Let's give him that half coat. Apparently because he's the only one that can wear this stuff. Oh, there's a red trap in the original. Interesting. If the leak is true. I'm not fully convinced yet. Another half coat that nobody else can wear, right? I'm not crazy, right? Oh no, she can too. Now that agility boost is really good. Sucks to lose the ether attack, but it'll be fine. Okay, this is the other way we came. Would love to get some Kid Icarus and really make it 2012. Wouldn't that be some heck of a surprise? What's up, Lactus? There's an item in front of us. Even if the captain and the others can't see them, I can see invisible items when I'm the active character. However, my visibility is limited, so I can only see what's in front of me. How far is your visibility range? I can see... Within this range, I can find invisible items. I see. There's a chance that valuable items might be hidden in the future. It is possible. It seems that valuable items are often found in dead-end corridors or corners of rooms especially. If you come across such places, please switch to me as the active character. Understood. Let's hurry ahead. Alright, we got everybody else's. I mean, everybody will kind of pop if Kid Icarus is announced, I think. Phoebe. Sword. I don't think that's worth it. Get 1 point in strength and lose 6 in ether attack? Yeah, I think 2021. The other GVG members picked a 2D Metroid, maybe a port of Samus Returns, as I think Metroid 6 might be too soon. Hard to say. I will lose it if we get a Metroid. On top of a Castlevania. That is crazy. Egg on my face. The first S in sex is like midway between an S and a Z from what I'm hearing. I can link a short video in the basement. Oh, it's fine. Karagosa. I was mostly just making a dumb joke. No, go away. Let me ambush you. Ah, damn it. Oh, they make me choose? That'd be evil. Evil. Oh, it just hung on. That sucks. Claxon says, I don't think the thyroid medication my doctor prescribed is working. I've been taking it prescribed, but I think I'm having a pretty bad flare-up. Oh, that's not good. Been feeling extremely lightheaded, especially when I lay down and have very low energy. What's more is another medication I take that also helps me fully wake up in the morning isn't working either, so I've been having to have coffee to wake up and it gives me headaches. Situation feels worse than it probably sounds. Well, you just your body's not in balance. I think it seems to be the big thing. Might be all these pills are just sort of going all over. I want all the goodies. Sorry, this is... Whoops. There's a lot of active party character switching in this. I gotta say, that looked like a spot. Compound 8. Nice. Oh, I think this is where we came in. Yeah, it is. Big old loop. And a save point. Okay, so let's take a look at the skill tree. We can get defensive. We have all the bolts. Let's make sure we have all the multi-hit ones. So let's get Blizzard. So I can start working my way through the stronger ones. Lactus, what the hell am I giving you? Let's get another revert. I already got one revert, but getting another one seems like a good idea. Yeah, let's do EP plus 5. Frieza and Zoroark? Ooh, I don't know why those even be friends. If you want to backtrack with Lactus, you'll be rewarded well. Oh, you mean to the other areas we've already done? Blood Dancer is really good. Hold on. Oh, it's for other ones. Okay, I think we're going to just go down this way. Got it. Metal Gear again. Garm. Garmet? Well, I'm taking this from you. Ooh, only weak to force attacks. Got a blue star. Ow. Didn't do a lot. Beam that force. I don't know why I have force on my mind. He just really wants us to be weak. Let's get offensive. Yeah, I guess the perspective. There's some damage. Looks like ice is okay. If I don't have force, beam, I can use ice. Good God. Ow. Not going to do much, but it's something. Melissa's definitely my heavy hitter. God, it's still casting skin down. Let's make sure Melise stays alive. Doing all right. Hey, you got a crit in that one. This should kill him. There we go. That's a Vigarm. Hey, we got a satellite now. Wow, that was quite a large-scale macrophage. No, that was restrained for Voyager. As I suspected, this is... Captain, I see a figure. Is it Voyager? Mikhail, find out what just passed through here. Mikhail, can't you hear me? Captain, let's follow it. It hasn't gone too far. Wait, Melise. Mikhail! Mikhail! Captain, I'm sorry. What's going on here? We've got eyes on the target, pinned down their destination. Yes, something major just happened here too. What? According to the report from the Archon police, they've taken the suspect into custody. Is it Voyager? They're investigating if he's really Voyager, but they've confirmed the man's identity. Who is it? He's... What? Answer me. The man's name is Klaus Torres. Torres? As in the Torres Foundation? He's the son of Irene Torres, the woman who was attacked earlier. You're serious? Klaus Torres, 24 years old, distanced himself from the Foundation and was working as a system programmer for an artificial placenta facility serving high-profile individuals. What the... Okay. Santa Claus. An artificial placenta facility. Is it linked to the Draper incident? That's under investigation too. It's very likely. After all, he has a record of various misdemeanors and minor crimes. As a teenager, he was caught for illegal hacking several times and was ultimately exiled from his family at the age of 15. During that time, he established ties with the descendants of Nestorius. The descendants of Nestorius? Why would someone from Abraxas be involved with an extremist right-wing organization in the Federation? Male loneliness? I'm not sure of the specifics, but he doesn't seem like the fanatical type. Doubt. He's been involved in a series of impulsive misdemeanor crimes. In any case, the Foundation had no choice but to expel Klaus. From Irene Torres' political standpoint, he may have been seen as too much of a liability. So you're saying this crime was entirely driven by a personal grudge? It's a common pattern where people commit crimes when they lack love in their lives. Oh, I'm getting a visual feed of Klaus's room from Archon Police HQ. Patching it through to your screen. This is... Captain, do you see it? Yes. So that's Klaus's room? Yeah. Is there anything connecting him to Voyager? The writing on the wall appears to be in a language from the Lost Jerusalem era. In Arabic, it looks like. The room is completely barren. There are some ampules from some substance scattered across the floor. What do these letters mean? The vial was poured out onto the rivers and springs of water, and they became blood. That phrase sounds familiar. Yes. Irene mentioned that same phrase during the party. So this person is actually the real Voyager? No, we can't confirm that just yet. But the same kind of message appeared during the Goodwill Ambassador incident and the Draper Plant case. Based on what we've observed, I'm certain that there's a connection between Klaus and Voyager. Hebrew, okay. But one thing still bothers me. What's troubling you? In every case, it was the victims who left the message. That's actually true. Normally leaving a message is the victim's role. Is Eric available? Yes, what is it? The Goodwill Ambassadors and the embryos from the nursing facility. Check if they share any common points with Klaus. I love how the guy that ran off in the mech is from Garm is still just getting away as we're talking and figuring this out. Understood. Mikhail, respond on a secure line. What's going on? Earlier, you mentioned that there were ampules scattered around in Klaus's room, right? Can you zoom in on the image of them? Sure, just a moment. How's this? That's the highest magnification I can achieve. What's wrong? No, it's nothing. Proceed with the compulsory logout of the suspect and continue with the operation. There's a small problem. A problem? What's going on? What's the issue? There's an issue with the forced logout. What do you mean exactly? We can't retrieve his consciousness. He's resisting the logout. Using some kind of special program or perhaps a substance, whatever his method, all feedback to his body is blocked. Are you saying he's staying here intentionally? Captain, this consciousness lock, it's just like with the ambassadors. Is there a chance that Klaus might delete himself? This man, he might not actually be Voyager. Could he be Voyager's scapegoat? If that's true, then the real Voyager might be escaping to a place we know nothing about. Captain, what's the plan? Seal off all connection points, including the dummies. We'll search for Klaus while his consciousness is present here. Are we planning to recreate it to create a dead end? While the real logout point is sealed, you won't be able to leave either. It's not so he can't escape, but to prevent anyone from eliminating him. Make sure to watch out for any unauthorized intrusions. Understood. Temporarily sealing off all external access routes. Let's go heal. Ooh, excuse me. I get some water. I forgot how much reading there is. I needed it to move so I could figure out which way was its back. Aha, there are traps. Okay, doors do nothing. Oh no. Ah. Oh, I'm definitely still processing last night. I haven't watched anything too deep yet, just because I'm just sort of settling on my own thoughts. But I definitely want to check out the theory crafting. Wait, I just had a thought. Yep. I was right. Nope. Dang it. I was doing so well. Well, we're going to have plenty of revives. Since you mentioned on today's One Piece episode, I have a soft spot for the Warship Island arc. Yeah, from what we've watched so far, it has been very entertaining. Though that does remind me, I need to watch that. I need to watch the last 4 episodes so I can actually have that stuff on time. The intention of the ending is to leave you wondering what it meant. Oh, yeah. I'm excited to learn. No doubt about that one. We don't even know if the whole 7 seconds to make a decision thing is... oh. Don't think I recognize you. Fire. That's fine. Sucks that I missed. Oh yeah, I did get a Switch 2 version for Sea of Stars. That's nice. Still not the biggest fan of Sea of Stars, but it's entertaining. Wait. We went down. Damn it. Probably get more money. Okay, takes care of them. Well, we're getting good levels. Finally did a takeout. Sheesh. Gustav armor. Oh, we have an accessory, Blue Star. Let's see. Dang, there we go. Plus 10%. That's fine. Good night, Claxon. Hope you feel better. I do like how it's very obvious where these chests are going to be. This is a tall-ass building. If I had the opportunity and time to play any game that came out this year, what game would I play? Like of the ones that have already come out? I'm guessing you're asking, Rusty? I'd have to look at a release list. Oh, damn. Yeah, I would need to look at it. Give me 1 second. Let me take a look here at what I'd be most interested in playing. It came out this year so far. Ooh, Echoes. I've heard good things about 007. All right, 1 second. What do we got here? 2026 in video games. I've heard good things about Mio, Memories in Orbit. God, I didn't even realize that Forever Entertainment's Front Mission 3 remake came out back in January. Really? Nobody talked about it, which, you know, probably for good reason. Dragon Quest 7. Played a bit of that. Definitely would play more, but I just haven't had the time. Excuse me, haven't had the time. Heard decent things about Romeo's Dead Man. Not too attached to that one. God, there's so much came out today. Not today, but this year. I still need to beat the first Paranorma site before I want to touch Mermaid's Curse, but heard that's quite good. Nice that we finally got the East 10 Proud Nordics now. But again, I still have a lot of other East games to play before I get to 10. Do eventually want to play Resident Evil Requiem, of course, but I'm kind of waiting on a gold version of that one just because all the other ones have had gold editions. So I'm like, let me just wait this time. I heard good things about Scott Pilgrim, but I'm not too huge on that one. Heard great things about Pocopia, but I can wait on that one. I'm trying to see if what's like a game that's like, God, I need to play that. What else came out? I'm up to March at the very least. Up to April. Oh, Pragmata's probably up there because that did look really interesting. I'd say the two big ones right now are probably Mio and Pragmata. Sorry, there's just so many games to sort through. And I can never remember everything that came out. At least I'm up to May. I'd probably put First Light up there. I'm definitely a Bond fan, and I mean, IO Interactive definitely was just the perfect pick for that game. Still kind of want to try out Mia the Hollower. And yeah, I'd say probably those four. Pragmata, Mio, Bond, and Mina. Obviously, there's way more than that, but if I had to like keep it minimal, that's probably where I'd end up. Let's go this way before we go upstairs. Elevator activated. Oh, cool. We got fast travel now. Oh, we don't get a save point. I guess we were expected to go back down and get the save point, but I don't remember the floor. Oh well. Thank goodness we made it just in time. You're Klaus Taurus, right? So he's looking healthy. Yep. Oh yeah, Steam Summer Sale. Hopefully we get a good, street, wouldn't it be wonderful if they just like, hey, here's Street Fighter years 1 through 4. just get everything on a nice bundle. They won't do that. There's no way out. Come quietly. And I heard at the altar reply, yes, Almighty Lord God, true and just are your judgments. Remember, this was on cell phones. If you look northwest in the night sky, you can see Venus right and right and Jupiter to the left of it. Oh, that's cool. I don't know how clear our skies are tonight. I am concerned that looks a lot like Mara. Captain, this is dangerous. A macrophage? Edgel. A slime appeared. Command? Weak to lightning. Got it. Got a Gustav ring. Alright, we're going to do this. We're going to just get everybody to a good spot first. And then... yeah, we have 5 Ether Pack L's. Might as well use one. And in that case, I'll wait till she uses it all up. Then we can do that. Let's just try that accuracy. Defensiveness up. Oh, he already has defensive. Dang it. Ooh, damn. Nearly 2,000 damage with that one. Get everybody's defense up. This guy's a cinch. Other than us missing. He is so close to death, I don't think I need to worry about it. Solidification. Bam! That thing was easy. A white fragment found. Ooh, got skin down. Ooh, Beambolt 2, nice. Stop resisting. This space is sealed off. You're under arrest for unauthorized access to the UMN and manipulation of consciousness through the UMN. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you can and will be can be used against you in the court of law. The vial was poured upon the rivers and fountains of water, and they became blood. Then I heard the angel overseeing the waters say, "You are just in these judgments. You who are and who were the Holy One, because you have so judged. For they have shed the blood of your saints and prophets, and you have given them blood to drink as they deserve." Is he losing control? And I heard the altar reply again, "Yes, Almighty Lord God, true and just are your judgments." Torres, do you understand what we're saying? Oh, I understand. The words you're speaking and the words he's speaking. Who's he? By he, are you referring to Voyager? He wants blood, and not just any blood, the blood of holy angels. Blood? Why? Only those who have inherited the holy blood are allowed to approach him. That is his will. And that blood flows through me as well. Even as the family outcast, even I. Captain, this man is in a dangerous state of mind. Step away from him. Wait, Melise. I will go to the promised land. Oh, we're back in Final Fantasy VII. I will follow his commands. The promised land. The place where no one is ever rejected. A place where no one hates me, even if I'm myself. Those goodwill ambassador children should have arrived by now. Just as I thought, you two are with Voyager. Captain, be careful. Suicide in virtual space also means death in real space. I'm leaving now. Hey, there's no need to envy me. You should have already received a ticket there too. All that's left is to wait for him to cut the ticket. Yes. You look like you have the necessary qualities. Wait! We'll meet again someday. Well then. At least no kids died. That's a win. Compared to our last two missions, this is kind of a win. Again. Letting someone die again. Captain. Do you think that man was Voyager, Captain? I don't think so. Didn't you hear it too? He was just another person being used by Voyager. What do you think? I agree. From what we know of Voyager's behavior so far, he wouldn't just take his life like that when cornered. Oh yeah, and speaking from an operator's perspective, no matter how talented Klaus was, I doubt he could have hacked into the ship's party alone. But isn't Klaus the son of Torres Foundation's president? Isn't it more like he had inside knowledge of the Foundation? It's been almost 10 years since Klaus was cast out from the Torres family. Given his past behavior, he was likely kept far away from any sensitive Foundation data. And besides, when the virtual space was rewritten, the trace log showed clear signs of third-party interference. I had a hunch Voyager's presence was in the patterns of that interference. Just a gut feeling, though. Intuition, huh? Well, that hunch of yours might actually be correct. Huh? As Mikhail pointed out, the way this virtual space was constructed is identical to the one used when the Goodwill ambassadors were trapped. He only managed to construct the trap because he'd already analyzed the logic behind the program during the prior case. Only those involved in that case could have used the same methods and approach. That means it's either us or the real culprit. Could Voyager be one of the virtual space's developers? we've looked into that. We've looked into that already. There was no trace of any involvement from the authorized developers in the records. The most likely scenario is that someone who was involved in the Goodwill Ambassador incident leaked information about the virtual space's construction methods to Klaus. Doing our best, Mr. Pop. And that someone was probably Voyager. If only we could have questioned Klaus. When he ended his life, all the information he knew was deleted as well. We've lost our only key witness, and now we're back to square one. Dead men tell no tales. He was just a small-time crook, used and tossed aside. No, we can't say that for sure. What, a small-time crook? No, I mean we could dive into Klaus's body, while his brain cells still hold the memories. Dive into a corpse? Is that even possible? Yes, if the body is well preserved within 48 hours of death, it's possible. Are we sure his brain is still in his body? He landed back first and it looked pretty high up, although I guess that was in the virtual space, so I don't know. I think maybe his brain just shuts off if you die virtually. Yeah. Yeah, time to do a soul hack. Diving into our corpse is illegal, and it's far too dangerous. It might be dangerous, sure, but if it's our only lead, then we have no other choice. Alright, sequence number 2. At the rate we're going, 4 sessions. Feels like 4 sessions to finish this game. Federation Police Hospital Forensic Examination Room. So you're planning to dive into the mind of a dead person. As a doctor, I can't allow this. Connecting to the nervous system of a corpse carries the risk of being influenced by the signals from its deteriorating vital systems. In short, it could drag you to death alongside them. On top of that, it's illegal without the proper authorization. If we don't confirm this, things could get worse. We're out of time. This body might not be Voyager. You're saying the real Voyager is still alive and could cause further incidents? Exactly. I'll give you 45 minutes. Medically speaking, that's the longest I can guarantee your safety for. Thanks for your help. Don't thank me yet. You probably already know, but you'll need the right equipment to monitor the dive. Equipment from the Federation Police Forensics Division would be enough for the job. So we'll need to transport the body then? Yes, unauthorized transport of the body. If anyone realizes that the body is missing, how much time can you cover for us? Luckily, it's the middle of the night. Only 2 guards and I have access to this room right now. They've just finished the midnight patrol, so you should be safe until the next patrol at 2 a.m. It's 12:15 now. It'll take us 30 minutes to get to the dive room. That's an hour round trip, and the dive time is capped at 45 minutes. Once again, cutting it too close. Again? Something that happened earlier. We'll be back by 2 o'clock. We won't cause you any trouble. Wait. What's wrong? I'm coming with you. I know someone in the forensics department who can help me pass this off as an urgent experiment. I can't let you get involved. Just covering for us here is already more than enough. I'll make it look like the room's still occupied and locked, a trick my lazy colleagues use all the time. Why are you helping us? As a doctor, I can't just ignore such a dangerous dive. Are you really okay with this? Yes. Well, there you go. We finally made it this far. If we can just get the body to the briefing room. Yeah, but this is all off the record. We'll need to keep things quiet while we're in the station. In short, we need to reach the briefing room without anyone noticing us. Exactly. Captain, that's impossible. Even on the night shift, there are still plenty of people around. It's going to be really tough to get all the way to the briefing room without getting spotted. At least, what's with that attitude? We'll figure it out. Look, if someone spots us, it won't just be a matter of writing a report, it'll be far worse. So I guess we have no choice but to go through with this. Exactly. We don't have much time. Let's move to the briefing room. Investigator, what are you doing here? Oh, damn! Oh, thank God. It auto-saved. Oh, thank God. Holy crap, instant game over. Oh, that's where he came from. I thought it was the guy on the other side there. That's a mean one. You can't see him. He just came down. Oh, I had to move quick enough to see him. Okay, so we're waiting here. Sure, taking his sweet ass time. I can't remember where the room is. Top middle. Sheesh. Oh, okay. Checkpoint here. That's nice, at least. Damn it. Thank you, checkpoints. Thank God this guy has no peripheral vision. Looks like we got through without being spotted. All right, let's get moving. Kyle, hurry up and get the dive preparations done. Eric, prep the level 6 armament for bugs. Got it. No problem. Leave it to me. Understood. Sorry for the sudden rush. I'm counting on all of you. You say that, but what can we buy? Okay, here's bracelets. Add fire to attacks, add lightning to attacks. I don't want to do that because I don't want to. I don't think I want that. Any of this. Yeah, honestly, I'm considering that Lux car. Alright, well, we got 3 areas to explore and find some stuff. Fortunately, this should be relatively quick. Sure, just to save us some time. Lux car. Go left the area where you fight the Sleeper, and then head over to the grass area. Juked him. Hey, Dakota 13. That was definitely worth it. Is this the only one Lux card? Two more. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to go back the way we came. Whoa. Oh, this place is suspicious. Decoder 10. Man, there's all kinds of decoders just hidden here. Well, whenever we find these, we'll be in good shape. All the way at the end. Oh, I never got this one. What the hell? All right, this whole thing. Oh, jeez. Figure I might as well check since I'm already here. Where are you at? Oh wow, I don't have to dodge them like from behind. I can just kick their ass. That's nice. Look how long this was. There we go. Decoder 15. So 3 decoders. So yeah, unless you revisit, you're not finding everything in this game, that's for sure. To the training mission. I explain why I didn't find many decoders. Yeah. Decoder 1. It's all stuff for things we haven't found yet either, as well. That's the interesting part. Decoder 4. Nope, still haven't found that one either. I mean, he still beat the game. Who knows what kind of what kind of goodies are actually here? That's the last one. There's only those 2 decoders. Okay. Oh, can we not just leave this one? Oh, that sucks. I have to complete the mission. I have to go back to the bottom at the entrance. Okay. Now, fighting games and Falcom channel in the Discord. Oh, cool. That's fun. And last one, Draper Virtual Reality. Well, this feels suspect. Actually, maybe this is more suspect. Oh, actual fight. Oh, damn. Whiffed. Oh, there's only one chest and it's at the very end. You already got that one. Are we sure there's only one at the very end? I mean, I guess you are, but... Okay, yeah. I'm getting myself lost. I forgot how windy and twisty all this was. I love her ability. Just to make sure there's no... Okay, yeah, still good. Decoder 11. Well, that was quick and easy. I've said it before, but diving into a corpse is very dangerous. Please be punctual. Yes, I will. I'm sorry, I've caused you trouble as well. I don't mind. I don't want to see any more victims either. Captain, this one's ready to go. We don't have much time left. Please prepare quickly. 6 decoders from backtracking. They had to fit in 18 decoders somehow. True. There's a bunch in the Oriental. Any decoders or just regular items, Luxcar? Should we head back into the Oriental City? Get the water while we're figuring that out. Decoders and accessories. All right. Into the Oriental City. Oops. Decoder 7. Which means back to Draper Virtual Reality. Oh boy. We've reached a point where we can loop. Firewall. Let's give that to Melise for now. This music is so chill. Decoder 5. Good God. Oh. Okay, this one's just in the briefing room. That's easy, at least. Any more that we have to be concerned about? How many of these do I have left to find, I suppose? Oh, it found me. Next one is at the very end of the apartment on the top floor. Okay, so we're good until we get to the apartment. So I mostly did okay. I just didn't find any of the actual decoders. At least I got this. Oh, I thought you'd be able to pick each of the individual floor. Decoder 3, of course. All right, so we've got the cathedral, the briefing room, and Draper Virtual Reality. BWPXX. Holy crap. Hot damn. Well, Bugs just got doubled in strength. That's Bugs' ultimate weapon. Holy crap. Whoops. All right, Cathedral. And Draper. Very big damage. No doubt about that. I can't remember exactly where this segment is. So I'm just going to be thorough. This game is 6 parts Takahashi's magic number for the stories he makes. They're not wrong. It's in this room. I'm curious how this will all tie into Xenosaga at large. Emperor's Bracelet. Have physical ice and fire. Melise, I believe you have, yep, the weakest, so there you go. Jan, you could have that. Can't log out. Now I can log out. Okay. Is that all of them? I think I have one more. Right. In the Draper virtual reality. Takahashi's magic number is 6. Well, no more is either 7 or 13. Man. Is that the one? I don't think that's the one, but I'll double check. Nope. So when they collaborated in Xenosaga Chronicles 2, it was 6, 7. Oh my god. Of course. This way. There you are. Ring of Eden. Half EP consumption. Yep. Let's make bugs even more of a tank. That'll work. All right. Now we're all set. Hey, here's live. Doing well. Just did some backtracking to get some decoder files, and one character's ultimate weapon. We are a little more than halfway done now. So let's log in and see what Chapter 2, Part 2 is all about. In this dead man's mind. This place, I think I've seen it somewhere before. That's strange, it looks just like the VR trap I made. The last memories before death tend to linger. Since it's my first dive into a corpse, I'm a little overwhelmed. Amy's like, what? So basically, the guy that's been causing issues, this hacker named, oh, why am I blanking on his name? Hacker Jalen. Voyager, a hacker named Voyager, was controlling this guy named Klaus and basically made him go nuts and commit suicide within the virtual reality. But that means we didn't get any kind of information out of him. So now we are attempting to dive into his corpse while his brain's still somewhat active, even though it's extremely dangerous, to try to get that information that might still be lingering in his mind. Yeah, just a little bit, but this is also a game that the very first mission you lost and a bunch of kids died. Amy just says that's disturbing to both of those things. So this is Ziggy's past. It's something. But parts of that data seem to be corrupted. Be careful, some parts of the mental landscape are missing due to cellular collapse. If you touch those spots, you won't be able to log out safely. So we just happen to be there as the memories disappear? And this whole world is Klaus's consciousness at the moment of his death. Mikhail, where is Klaus's ego now? To uncover his memories, you need to find his shadow. Shadow? Yes, his shadow. We're going full persona here. It's the suppressed part of himself that Klaus buried during life. Wow, that is just straight up persona. Due to cellular decay, Klaus's social persona, his social self, is gradually disappearing. Maybe the emotions Klaus denied in life still linger within the shadow. Where is this shadow? I can't say for sure. Think of it as a literal shadow. Understood. Has anyone successfully contacted a shadow before? I checked papers from TC 4400 onward, and there were 1,513 cases of postmortem dives. Out of those cases, 88 were successful. The remaining 1,425 aborted after sensing life-threatening danger. Among the successful dives, only 21 witnessed the shadow. And among those, only 3 managed to collect data. The other 18? What happened? The data collector's mind was contaminated. Could this cause mental trauma on our side? What's wrong? This isn't like you. Were you rattled by that story? No, that's not it. It's something else. Not like that, then what is it? With the advancement of communication, even people light years apart can share vast amounts of information. And with the development of the UMN, even sensations and emotions can now be shared, but thinking we can even share death, isn't that just arrogance on our part? The ability to control life and death, isn't that something that only gods can do? No, I don't know if it's something only gods can do, but have you ever wondered about something like this? A long time ago, even before life itself emerged, it is said that consciousness was already there. I wonder if all consciousness was once connected as one. Maybe that consciousness still exists somewhere, and when we are born, we are severed from that circle of awareness. Anima and animus are also Jungian concepts. Oh yeah, we're going philosophical in here, that's for sure. Maybe the purpose of our existence is to return to that circle. But that's not possible to join that circle while we're alive, is it? That's right. I once wondered if the only way to return was by taking our own lives. Think about that now, it feels like what we're about to do is a violation of that golden rule. Even as realians, we've always thought that consciousness existed from the beginning. Maybe it's just a uniquely human way of thinking. Lactus, Elise, are you ready? Yes. Is everyone ready? The countdown begins in 1 minute. No matter what happens, be sure to return within 40 minutes. If communication is lost or anything unexpected occurs, I will initiate a forced logout from here. Alright, everyone check your timers. Confirmed. All set. Got it confirmed. Alright, our target is Klaus's shadow. Considering the time needed for questioning, we only have 30 minutes to locate him. Everyone, move out. Yeah, a lot of people are very much hoping or expecting to see the return of Deltarune. But like I said before, even if it does release, I won't be playing it right away because I like it for you guys to have the time to discover secrets. With the beam. Let's see what we can steal though. Just a med kit. Alright. Smashmat, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Saying good evening all. We got a Nintendo Music update tonight. This time with Mario Kart World free roam music based on the music from Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. I wonder if they're going to add all the free roam music in chunks like this. Also, I guess we're back to Monday updates. Not sure why they switched to Thursday briefly, but I'm glad it's back to Monday now. Yeah, I don't own it, but it seems people seem to prefer Monday. There we go. Oh yeah, I never sold anything. And how's our skill tree looking? It's been a while since I've looked. Oh, 6. Oh, dang. I guess we'll just continue getting all this stuff. I feel like yeah, we'll just go down just in case. We'll go with actually we'll go with Thunderbolt because I think she's the only one. Luck. Can't get skin down yet. And defense. Okay. That's everybody. Like permanent increases, or you're talking about like new abilities? Barbet Shooter. Permanent increases the stats. Okay, we'll look out for those. As we get our levels. Got an emerald. Oh, he can heal too. Oh, that's a pain. Okay, takes care of them. We're getting a lot of cash. Nice. Already have this. Rejuvenator DX. Well, that's nice. Double riders. Lower agility. No, that's good. Turn. Not this way. There we go. Boy, I got really lucky I didn't go in the trap. Style vest. This probably isn't good. Oh, no memories. What is that? It looks like Klaus. No, it's something else. It's fragments of memory, not Klaus's shadow itself. Wait a second, I hear something. Here it is, the promised goods. You've done well. You're getting the hang of it. Keep harvesting it diligently. Harvesting? What exactly are they harvesting? Quiet release. You could disrupt this fragile memory. Hold on. I've been working hard for so long. When do I get to meet them? Meet them? He's a very busy man. You won't meet him anytime soon. He's busy, huh? Of course. He's gathering far more endorphin programs than you are. Endorphin programs? Wait, I made a deal with him. I need to see him soon. Please, I'm begging you. I'm not saying you won't get to meet him. Or are you bailing out now? Then if you'll excuse me, when the time is right, he'll come to you himself with a new proposal. Hey, Jason Rocks. How goes it? I don't know if I can run into these spaces or not, so I'm just sort of being cautious around them. Okay, that looks like where we need to actually go. Map GLA. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we have the best armor. The weapon, we don't have the best armor yet. Okay. Booster. Oh, it's extremely chill music. This is all Xenosaga 1 needed to be. It didn't need anything bombastic or anything like that. Just something to set some kind of mood. Should I go inside the building or explore out here first? The existence of the kids makes me unsure. Hey, Tarvold! Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome. Playing original Metal Gear Solid. Nice. How are you enjoying it? Is it your first time? Is it a randomizer? What are we looking at here? But welcome. Just beat it. First time. Is it your first time? How'd that final boss fight go? And did you go with oh yeah, the fist fight with liquid is rough. Did you go with the Meryl or Otacon ending? Got Meryl. Yep. I think everybody kind of goes for Meryl. We were just playing some Xenosaga Pied Piper. Originally a mobile game, as in flip phones in Japan exclusively, that fans recreated and translated via RPG Maker, which is the version we're playing now because it's pretty much the only version we can play. They actually just put the original flip phone version up on Steam, but it's untranslated, so you can't. Fans are working on an actual translation for that version, but it's not ready yet because it only happened like a month ago. And yes, we did finish Rebirth, so that's exciting. I don't think I realized that they did that with Before Crisis. I'd be curious about that one. Not that I think Before Crisis has a ton of like plot relevant stuff, but I don't know. I've definitely found myself intrigued about all the Final Fantasy now that I finished Rebirth, because I mean, we're kind of getting the culmination with Revelation now, and God, I really enjoyed Rebirth. I'm very intrigued about what's coming next. I don't really know, but the possibilities are certainly very interesting. Children? And this part of Klaus's memory too? By the way, I forgot to say this, but thank you so much, the Wise Vivi and Lemuria Mystic Cat, for the follows. Very much appreciated. Thank you for joining us. We are pretty much variety streamers with a heavy focus on RPGs, it seems, where basically the big gimmick, if you don't know, is that if you earn enough channel points, you can request any game that you'd like to see me play. There's a big wait list, so there's also single session streams that you can do instead. And yes, I do have a book. Coming out all about Metroidvanias, or the Metroidvania genre, its evolution, and what it's all, how it went from was before Metroids to how Metroid and Castlevania shaped it, and all that's good stuff. Well, thank you so much, Tarvel. Thank you so much for that raid. Really do appreciate it. I got some last minute edits on the book to work on because things shift a little bit. It's like, yeah, this might work a little bit better here, but we're definitely at the, it's basically done. I just got to get this last bit taken care of. Hey, mister, come play tag with us. Can they see us? Captain, what's the plan? Interfering with these memories is risky, but it might help us understand Klaus's shadow. Mister, you're not ready yet. Hurry up already. We have no other choice. Time's running out, but let's try. Alright, you guys will be the demons and I'll run away. When I say I'm ready, come and catch me. I'm ready. Wait, I didn't check this yet. Should probably do that. Right? Nice. Nice when you already have all the stuff. Vaquero. What is that? Sword. I think we got somebody's ultimate weapon. Good God. Oh, I didn't realize. I thought this was the actual place to go into. Oh, it's definitely not a long game. Fa. Where is this? Right, we're still finding. I mean, looking around because I've somehow missed a bunch of stuff. What the heck? She definitely didn't leave the area. Use it wisely? What, the ultimate weapon, or? Oh, the building you can go through. I see. I got caught. Well, then I'll give you this as a reward. Another rejuvenator. All right, first one down. Well, then it's my turn. Try to catch me. Where's the kid? Oh. All right, that'll work. You guys are amazing. That went by so fast. I'll give you this. Makes two. Bugs, you look like you're having some fun. No, it's not like that. This is also one of our missions. For the last round, I'll be your opponent. If you can catch me, I'll give you something nice. That's not necessarily a bad thing, Thief. Hopefully it was a nice nap. Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Oh, I'm pushing X. Fine, I'll wait here. I was confident, but I got caught so easily. You could totally be a police officer. Maybe. You never know. Here's the reward. The Python. We got all of them. But we still didn't find Klaus's shadow. Yeah, you're right. Mister, we need to head back home now. Let's play again sometime. Now, hold on a second. Do you guys know anything about a man named Klaus? Klaus? He's suffering. That's why. You have to save him. Well, we'll be going now. Thank you. What do they mean by Klaus is suffering? I don't know. I guess we'll have to ask Klaus ourselves. You're right, and we're running out of time. Let's move quickly. What was the item we just got? The Python. Okay, Python, a ring. Poison. Okay, that's nothing too bad. Oops. Who are you? This is my world. It doesn't matter who you are. You're all just bystanders. Humans are like drops of rain sliding down a window pane. Just leave me alone. This is my final destination. I finally reached it. Are you Voyager? Voyager? I don't know anyone by that name. I've always been alone. No one would see me. Are you saying you did this because you were lonely? Oh, now I remember. Voyager. The one who said he'd bring me peace. Peace? That's right. That man. What did he say again? Yes. He was gathering endorphin programs, and he said that if I helped him, he'd take away my emptiness. I'll give you absolute peace, he told me. You feel it too, don't you? That endless loneliness. If you're human, you must feel it. Voyager promised to take away your loneliness? He could be quite a foreigner. Nice. Yes, that's why I followed his orders. And now I've finally found peace in the promised land he told me about. The promised land? You mean this place? This place? Don't make me laugh. This is just a filthy world where I was trapped. Prejudice, betrayal, jealousy, hatred. I'm sick of all of it. It's about time I said goodbye to this place. Are there others like you? Others like me? Other people with tickets to the promised land? Oh, there are definitely others. He needs Abraxas's blood to accomplish his true purpose. The blood of Abraxas? What on earth are you talking about? Abraxas is the Zohar's... What did you just say? The Zohar? What is that? Okay, we definitely have a firm connection now. And the vial was poured out upon the sun, and the power was given unto him to scorch men with fire. Those words. Captain, be careful. This is an entirely new pattern. And men were scorched with intense heat, and they cursed the name of God who holds power over these plagues, and they refused to repent and give him glory. He defiled God's name and deceived us all. Is he Voyager? No, why would he bring that man to the promised land? You're saying even he's worthy of salvation? The one who gorges on Abraxas's wealth and manipulates the people. That Julius is the wretched soul who deserves to be burned by the light. Julius? Mikhail, are you recording this? Yes, Captain. Send it to headquarters immediately. To headquarters? Are you sure? We're in an authorized dive. I don't care. We have to confirm the safety of Patriarch Julius. The Patriarch? I'll explain later. Log us out now. Did you back up the records twice? Oh, hi there. He split personality. Alright, wait. No, that's bad. What's wrong? Class's remaining ego is emitting waveforms similar to an extermination program. Watch out! Ah! Twin Rover. Oh, of course. Loki. Man, we are getting Persona as hell in here. Well, they definitely hit hard. Let's get those statuses up. Of course, neither of them are figures. That's why it's good to put on the lowered accuracy. Oh, Green Oasis, nice. Yeah, this is just nice music overall. Alright, that's it for that, Loki. Just happen to have a bunch of specials built up, so we're doing really well. I think I might be over leveled because this is, we're having no trouble all of a sudden. Level 20 for everybody. Well, we killed him twice. Klaus. Captain. Klaus's consciousness is breaking apart because of the battle's aftermath. We only have 10 minutes left. Mikhail, initiate recovery. Ugh. Captain, you alright? Captain? I'm fine. Level curve should catch up quickly. Captain, hang in there. Hey, Mom, why isn't Dad coming home? Because his job is to protect the city. He's protecting everyone. Then why are you always crying? Because Dad isn't coming home. Yeesh. Mom, what did Dad die for? For the safety of the people, Jan. He went to fulfill his mission. That's what a policeman does. I can't remember his face, Mom. I can't remember what kind of person he was because he was never around. Mom, where are you? Uncle Sean. Jan, your father was a brave man. Oh, I didn't realize McCallum was his uncle. Interesting. I volunteered because I wanted to learn how to maintain public order and serve the people. Jan, are you still proud of your father? Yes. Your father was a brave man, but sometimes I wonder. What do you mean? He protected the people, but it cost his family their happiness. As his friend, I wish he had been just a little more selfish. Chief, please wait, Chief. What is Chaos doing here? The hell? Don't do it. Don't chase that shadow. Who's there? Beyond that shadow lies an eternal prison for the soul. It is a cold death. Your memories won't bring you peace. You've already noticed there are people you must protect. People I must protect. As a policeman, I protect public order. No, not as a cop, not as a cop, but as your true self. There are special people you must protect. And besides, the place you're in now is not a world that needs you. It is. Who are you? Okay, what the hell is up with Chaos? That's... Huh. This is... Captain, oh thank goodness, we were so worried. Huh, I wonder if this is actually Ziggy diving into his own memories rather than an actual prequel. I know for sure, in Klaus's consciousness. Patriarch Julius is in danger. We need to get out of here right away. Mikhail. This is... With Klaus's remaining ego destroyed, the collapse of his consciousness is accelerating. Even if we locate the logout point, it disappears immediately after. What about Eric? If you two work together, you might be able to... Well, Eric is still checking on the Patriarch's safety. I see. It looks like we'll have to find a logout point on our own. Mikhail will contact you once we find it. Be ready to recover us. Roger that. Why am I having a hard time just trusting Mikhail? Something about the way he talks just makes me unsure. Lemuria, thank you so much for the first time chat and the earlier follow. Saying had to hop out after a couple seconds after I followed you because my screen reader likes to glitch out and do some weird stuff to Twitch. So I'm back. Well, welcome back. Glad you can make it. And Smash Matt, thank you very much for the 100 bits saying something I wanted to bring up. I make sure Amy hears this when she gets the chance. The 8-bit Big Band just did a klezmer Big Band cover of the Undertale classic Bone Trousel. And the top comment on it is someone saying they'll be playing it for their nephew's Bone Mitzvah. Pfft. Wow. Of course. Why wouldn't they? Captain, do you copy? What's the situation, Mikhail? Captain, you were right all along. The whole place is in chaos. The Patriarch Julius was assassinated. I had a feeling. What happened? It was from a brain jack. It was from a brain jack, neurological trauma. It seems like it happened during a split second when the Secret Servicemen were distracted. Who could have done it? Did we capture any trace logs from the time of the attack? Yes, we did, but martial law is now in effect, and this is beyond our jurisdiction. The logs are also protected by AAA class security encryption. I hacked into the central mainframe to confirm my suspicions. No doubt about it. It was Voyager. Beware the Ides of March, right? Stopping soon because you'll come across a 40-minute cutscene in a mobile game? No. So, Lemuria, this game used to be a flip phone game. It is Japan exclusive, and this is a RPG Maker recreation of that, as much as possible. The descendants of Nestorius. Could this be a scheme by the Federation's right wing? The situation is growing more complicated. Voyager must have known we'd be preoccupied with the cruise ship mission, and by diverting our focus to Klaus, he created the perfect distraction. And he used that to bypass security and reach Julius. Even when I tried to push for restrictions to the UMN, I was overruled. The right wing's influence might have played a role. That's impossible. Could there be someone in the Force working with Voyager? Given the situation, it's highly likely. I wonder if it's Eric. In any case, the station is in complete disarray because of the Patriarch's assassination. At least no one seems to be paying attention to what we're up to. Oh, wait. Actually, Chief McCallum might have caught on. I see. We're running out of time. Let's focus on finding the logout point. Roger that. Alright, so you're suggesting we go back here, save, and stop for now. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We found half of these locations, and considering that there's two chapters left, that's saying something. Pick up a hidden chest in a room we were previously in. How do you reach that? It won't let us go back anywhere. I don't think we can. I don't think we can backtrack at this point. Go on to the brown doors. Are you talking about one of these up here? Well, we are just safe, so if we get locked in, we'll be fine. Yeah, it's probably only for the revisit that can happen. It's fine. Backtrack it is. All right. Well, considering that I was like, oh, cool. We basically finished this second chapter tonight with a 40-minute cutscene. Maybe we won't finish it next time. So we'll have to see what we're in for when it comes to chapter 3. So we shall see. But I'm definitely intrigued, especially with the appearance of Chaos, the mention of the Zohar. What's it all about? So we'll find out next Monday. Otherwise, though, we'll be back on Wednesday for more Mega Man Battle Network 3 as we are working our way through the 7th section of that game out of 8. And Thursday will be our single session stream where we're having a Mario Kart World community stream. So that should be fun, all playing together on that. I haven't played Mario Kart World in a while, so should be interesting. Let's see. On Saturday, theoretically at 10. I'm not sure exactly, but we'll figure that time out more specifically when we get there. That's when we'll be back with the Danganronpa V3 subathon. And depending on how that goes, it might end that day, might continue on, hard to say. But if it does continue on, of course, that'll be on Sunday as well. If it does end, next Sunday we'll be back to Meowstick's game Untold Story. So got all that to look forward to. But yeah, let's go ahead and see who we can raid real quick. We got Shell Shock playing some Mina the Hollower, so we can do that. Go for going after that. Let's raid him. As for our raid message, rather than talk about what we're playing, let's just do Countdown to Direct. We'll go generic. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Really do appreciate it. It was fun getting back into the Xenosaga swing of things. And yeah, we'll have to see how tomorrow goes for the Direct. And hope to see you all for more Mega Man's Battle Network on Wednesday. So until then, everyone, bye.